Hello, welcome to Know Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jess and welcome to this hip opening flow. So clues in the name, this class is going to be hip focused, only a short one. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. So we're going to be starting in cat-cow today. So coming into tabletop position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and pressing into the tops of the feet. Spread your fingertips wide on your mat. Elbows are elbow creases are facing towards the front of your mat as well. So when you're ready, keeping a nice neutral spine, inhale here, exhale. Inhale, lift your hips, open your chest, cow pose. Exhale, round through cat. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale to lift, look forward, cow pose. Exhale, round through, press away from your yoga mat. Inhale, lift, look forward. Exhale, push the mat away, separate your shoulder blades. Inhale, one last time, look forward, lift your hips. Exhale, round through your spine. Inhale, back to tabletop position, neutral spine. Keep your gaze on your mat so your neck is not crunching up or down. When you're ready, we're going to extend our right leg out to the side. So extending our right leg out. So I'm just going to turn this way so you can see. So extending our right leg out to the side, coming onto the inner arch of your right foot here. So staying in that all fours position. When you're ready, we're going to continue with our cat-cows, but with our right leg extended out to the side. So this is a really good way to open the hips. Nice gentle start. So when you're ready, inhale, drop your belly, look forward. Exhale, round through, cat. Inhale to lift, look forward. Exhale, round through. You should feel a nice opening in that right hip. Inhale to lift. Exhale, round through. Inhale. Now stay in cow pose just for a minute. We're just going to stay here for one inhale and one exhale. So when you're ready, deep inhale through the nose and exhale fully out through your mouth. Nice. Inhale one more time here and exhale. Neutral spine, right leg comes back in. We go on the other side. So keeping your right knee underneath your right hip, we're going to extend our left leg out to the side. So left leg comes out, same as what we just did on the right hand side. And we flow through our cat-cow. So when you're ready, lift your hips, open your chest, look forward. Exhale, round through. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round through. Tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale to lift. And exhale, round through. So same again as we inhale. Back into cow pose. We're going to stay here for an extra breath. So inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale fully out through your mouth. Nice. Inhale one last time here. And exhale, left knee comes back in, back to neutral spine, child's pose. So extended child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your yoga mat, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back onto your heels and walk your hands forward all the way until your forehead finally meets the mat. And when you get there, take a nice deep breath. Nice cleansing breath in through your nose. And exhale, sigh out your mouth. We'll do two more. So when you're ready, inhale. And exhale. Out through your mouth. One more, just like that. Inhale. And as you exhale, we lift our forehead off the mat, look towards your hands, downward facing dog. So spread your fingertips wide, curl your toes under and lift your hips up and back. Just take it for a walk here. So lowering one heel down and then the other. Sway your hips from side to side. Feet about hip width apart. Squeeze your fingertips into the mat. Take the weight out of your wrists. Generous bend in your knees. Just take a few breaths here. Warm ourselves up. Settle in. On your next inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog on the right side. Exhale, bend your right knee, bring it in towards your chest, give it a squeeze, and step that right foot on the outside of your right hand, lizard lunge. So both hands are in the center, right foot is on the outer edge of your right hand. Just turn your big toes out just so that they're off the edge of your mat. And option to drop your back knee down, coming onto the top of your left foot. And just inhale, lift your chest, look forward. You should feel a generous opening in your right hip here. If you have a block handy, you can bring the earth up to you if this is too much. We're just going to stay here for a breath. Option to find some gentle sway here, some gentle movement. Really starting to open up your hip. Maybe some neck circles. Breathing deep. Option to drop your elbows down to the mat or block if you have it. If you want to feel a bit more of an opening here, we have warmed our hips up now, so you should feel a little bit more flexibility there, a little bit warmer. Choice is yours. Option to close your eyes here. And find a couple of deep breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to come onto our left hand and just bring your left hand slightly wider on the outside, just so that your fingertips are hanging off the left-hand side of your mat. And with your right hand, option to push your right knee open and away, lift your chest, take your gaze up towards the sky. Stay here for a breath, inhale, and exhale fully. Inhale, and exhale, back to center. We're going to go into a malasana, low squat. So curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, bend your back knee and jump forward. Coming into our low squat, option to pop a block under your hips here as we sink our hips down, malasana. Both toes are still hanging off the edge of the mat. Use your elbows to push your knees away from each other. So squeeze your hands together, hands come to heart center, lift your chest, look forward. We're just going to stay here for a few breaths. So get yourself comfortable. Deep, deep inhales. Long, slow exhales. Nice. And just take one last breath here. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, plant your hands. And we step our right foot back this time. So coming into our lizard lunge on our left side, left foot stays forward, right leg comes back behind us. Lizard lunge on the left side. So keeping your left toes hanging off the edge of the mat here. Square your hands underneath your shoulders as we inhale, look forward. Again, option to find some gentle movement here. Option to bring a block underneath your hands. If you don't have a block, you can use a book, works just as well. Or a rolled up cushion, blanket, anything like that. Finding gentle movement here, just opening out through our left hip. Option to bring your elbows down to your block or the earth. You should feel good, generous opening here. Option to close your eyes as you breathe deep. And when you're ready, we're going to come back up onto your hands. Right hand comes down to the mat this time. Have your fingertips just hanging off the edge of the right side of your mat. Left hand comes to the inner left knee. As you push your hip away, open your chest, take your gaze up towards the sky. You should feel a real generous opening in your left hip here. Press that knee away. Pushing your hips down towards the mat. Stay for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Plant both of your hands. Curl your back toes under. Lift your right knee lifts. Coming into the inner arch of your right foot. Spider walk your hands to the middle of the mat. Center yourself on your mat. Should be facing down the long edge of your mat now. Wide-legged forward fold. So if you have a block handy and you feel you need it, I recommend you grab it now. Inhale for a halfway lift. Look forward down towards the earth. Spine is long here. Exhale, fold. Crown of the head reaches down towards the earth. Again, close your eyes. We're going to be here for a few breaths. Find a softness in your knees here. Close your eyes. Just take one last breath here. Make it the deepest one you've taken all day. Inhale through your nose all the way. Fill your lungs, fill your belly. And exhale. Slowly use your hands to press yourself up. Again, we'll find a halfway lift here. So inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale. Bring your hands onto your hips and rise all the way up to standing. Just heel toe your feet slightly in. Bring the distance between your feet a little bit closer together. And we're going to find Skandasana. So bending into your right, turn your toes out very slightly towards the right-hand corner of your mat. And we're just going to lower down all the way, find our skater's lunge. So turning onto the ball of your left foot. Again, you can have your toes up if that's more comfortable for you, or if you have the flexibility in your heel, you can drop it all the way down. Drop your hips down, bring your hands to heart center. You should feel a generous opening in both hips this time. We're just going to stay here for a breath. So inhale and exhale. Plant your hands. We're going to walk our hands all the way over to the left side. So skater's lunge on the left side, Skandasana. Drop your hips down. Hands to heart center. Find an inhale here. And exhale. Plant your hands. Walk them back to center. And we're just going to bring our feet all the way in. Find your forward fold. So feet about hip width apart. Generous bend in your knees here. As you inhale to look forward, exhale, fold all the way down, forward fold. Option to tuck your fingertips under your toes. Relax your head, relax your neck. Again, close your eyes. Coming back to your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. So bring the palms of your hands onto your shins. Straighten your spine. Gaze down towards the earth. Squeeze your elbows into your rib cage. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees. We rise up to standing all the way. Sweep your hands forward and up. And bring your hands to heart center as you exhale. So we're going to finish with eagle pose for this practice today. So we're going to start with our left foot as our standing foot as we lift our right heel. So lift your right heel all the way up. Exhale. On your next inhale, bend your left knee. Right leg comes over your left. Find the bind. Option to tuck your foot behind your left calf. Sink your hips down. If you can find eagle arms as well, right arm comes under left and bind it up. If this is not available to you, option to just pop opposite hand on opposite elbows and lift your elbows. Find your focus. Inhale here. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, lift your elbows. And exhale, release. Back to standing, back to mountain pose. Just take a second to close your eyes, reset as we go on to the other side. When you're ready, open your eyes, take your gaze down towards your feet. Slowly start to lift your left heel. Left heel lifts this time. And exhale. Inhale, bend your right knee, left leg comes over right this time. Find your bind. If that's not available to you, option to keep your toes on the earth or under a block, or you can bind your foot up behind your right calf. Find your eagle arms. So right arm comes under, left arm comes under right this time. Find your eagle arms. Or simply place one on top of the other. Sink your hips down. Inhale here. Exhale, sink your hips, lift your elbows. Inhale here, one last time. Lift your shoulders, lift your elbows, drop your shoulders down away from your ears. And exhale, we release. Back to mountain pose. Close your eyes, open your palms out. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're just going to finish here with 3 breaths together. So when you're ready, if you feel comfortable to do so, please go ahead and close your eyes. And wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale through our nose. And exhale. Sigh it out. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Sigh it out all the way. Inhale one last time through your nose. And exhale. Give your fingertips a little wiggle here. Open your eyes. Option to take an overhead stretch here if that feels good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Have a great day.